Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome to another Mega Trial Guide video for Marvel Heroes Omega. This will cover PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now with this video, we will run through the Mega Trial with Luke Cage. The build I'm using is the very same one that I did use in my Cosmic Trial video, so I will show off the skills and talents in this video, but if you want a more in-depth breakdown as to why I've chosen them, then check out the description of this particular video and there's a link to my Cosmic Trial there. I'll also show off the stats and gear I have on him, so that way it gives you an idea of what you want to aim for. And I will say in advance he can be a bit squishy and have spirit issues, so those are two things that you will need to itemise for. Once we've done that, we'll show off the fun part, which is the Mega Trial gameplay. But first up, let's have a look at the skills and talents. As mentioned, skills and talents we're using the very same ones we used in the actual Cosmic Trial. So we do use a spender on this. We use Crowbar Beatdown. We won't use it often, but it's useful for pushing out a little bit extra damage when your health is high and you feel that you can go toe to toe. If you look at the talents, we're using Heavy Hitter. We then have Misty Knight. She's really useful and does a lot of damage. Then it's Lethal Fists, Street Justice, and finally Take to the Streets. For the synergies, we have the same ones I'm using in my endgame build, so if you want to hear some rationale as to why I've chosen them, check out the description of this video and there's a link to my endgame build there. Infinity points, because he is a bit squishy. I've got all 162 points into the Space Gem and Gravity Well. That gives me an additional 81% base health there. Now next up, what we'll do is have a look at his gear and stats. As mentioned at the start of the video, when it comes to gearing for Luke Cage, you do want to gear a bit towards the defensive side of things, because he certainly doesn't lack an offense, but he can be a bit squishy. Now if you look at the defensive stats, I've got 85,000 health, which is really quite high. Seems like overkill, but personally I do feel it's needed on him due to some of the slower animations when you're firing off your skills. If we look at the offensive stats, I've got 1,377 crit hit rating. The brutal strike rating's at 1000, my crit damage is 3000, and brutal damage is a very sad 0 unfortunately there, but we still do get through the trial. Now if we look at the slots 1 to 5, not much really min-maxing that I've done here at all, as you can see. Just slapped on anything I can get, but that's the whole idea behind these videos. If I can go through them with low gear, if you've got better gear and the character's your main, then the build should get you through no problem. We can see we've got the defensive ring there. Now this is a fantastic artifact. Any heroes that use fighting in melee, it's absolutely incredible because the Electra summon hits like a tank. We then have the enhanced Lucky Chain. I was lucky enough to get that drop in a cosmic version from a Frost Giant in Odin's Palace, which is a bit random, but I won't complain about that. Next up, we've got Cargo's Rewrites. I'm mainly taking this because when you critically hit, you recover 5 spirit. The Relic is Subterranea, which gives us some defense rating. Catalyst, I've got health on hit. I do feel that you also need the actual ability to regenerate spirit on your med kit as well, otherwise you will run out. And for that show medallion, we've got Dr. Octopus, great on melee heroes, and it's got some brutal strike rating there. And as you can see, as the norm with these videos now, there's no legendary equipped at all. So next up, we've got the Mega Trial gameplay. So as always, I do hope you enjoy this. If there's any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll see you all again soon.
You a tough guy with the small fries, huh?
Your fate is sealed. 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 We all must fall eventually.
No way. Can't be done.
Your fate is sealed.
I revel in your agony.
We all must fall eventually.
Somebody call for a hero.